Hello, everyone. Welcome. I'm your host, Fukustar. Today we're gonna continue playing balls. Hello, Bella. Welcome. Hello, lurkers. Welcome. How you guys doing today? Playing with the balls today again. It's Monday, my bros. I hope you guys had a fantastic Monday and a good start of the week. I certainly did. Let's jump right into it. We can talk and play. Back to school. Yeah, you did mention that you were gonna start school again. The fetus goes back to school. Well, I hope it was nice. I hope it was nice. Do we have anything to build? I keep making that mistake. Well, but we cannot afford it. We only have 2 left. I'm gonna be so sad when we finish this game. I'm gonna be like, why? How did this happen? Okay, let's harvest. Loop, 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 loop. You know it's a good game when you don't want it to finish. When you don't want it to end in it. In it. We need 1 more gear for the last level too. We're so close to finishing the game. Which is pretty good. It's pretty good. I think we only need 2 more characters. This is the end. I don't think we're gonna... Like, there's so much to do still, but... We are getting pretty close to unlocking everything. Let's see. I forgot how we get the other gears though. Oh, we need to finish this guy with... Yeah, these 2. The tactician. Okay, I already finished it. It was good. My freaking internet is needy. The stream is the highlight of the day. Nice. I'm glad you think so. I'm glad you feel that way. Yesterday I had a lot of fun making that short. I was even thinking like, should I make a stream for another animation or something? Cause oh man, that was really fun. I was laughing the entire time. I just give it's flipping funny. Oh my gosh. I knew about the trend. I've seen the trend before. But it never really like... You know, it kind of like I don't know. I felt like it was too hard to make. Like I immediately thought about when I saw it like, should I make this? And it's like, nah, it's too hard to animate. But then I realized that they were like just tweening the shoulders up and down. And that's when I realized, wait, I can do this. I actually know how to do this. Oh man. So I started trying. I started like experimenting a little bit. And yeah, I ended up like being able to... It's not perfect because I've seen the original ones and they're like really good. But... You know, I was glad that I was able to make one. Oh, these guys suck. They're like right now they're controlling everything on there by themselves. I cannot change anything. But they're about to lose though. I thought they were gonna win. It was peak. It's kind of funny because I watch my shorts like hundreds of times before I upload them. Watching and looking for mistakes and whatnot. And I always like right after I upload it, you know, like I upload it. It's like getting close to bedtime, so I upload it. I go to bed, and then I start to like browse with my phone. And then I start to notice all the little details that I missed. It's like, oh man. You changed the title of the short? Yeah, later I saw that it was called different. I think I named it Shoulder Dance. And then I saw it was called something like the Dead. Dead Inside? I don't know. I'm seeing it being called both ways. So, but I went ahead and changed it anyways. Just in case the algorithm doesn't pick it up by the other name, I guess. It just be like that. Algorithm things. Oh, I think these guys are gonna lose. They're not even hitting the mini boss. Keep getting an analog horror in my algorithm. Hey, you built that. You built that. Break by break. Okay, they lost. What happened? Hello, Tikiri. Welcome. The name of the game is always going to be the title. And the title of the live stream. Always, always, always. I mean, I know I watched them, but I didn't think I watched spooky stuff that often. The algorithm is really weird. Sometimes all you have to do is like just click like on a single video. That's all you have to do. And it'll show you videos for the next 3 months related to that one video. And then sometimes, you know, you want more content of a certain thing, and it never shows you that one thing you want. So, I don't know. There was a joke. I used to joke about this a while ago about the best way to stop getting videos from someone is by subscribing to them. And that way you'll never you know, you'll get like I constantly get videos, or at least back then there was like a certain creator that I kept getting shorts from him. Like every single day I kept getting shorts from him. And I subscribed to him afterwards and I never saw his videos again. I'm glad that for you it always shows me the new shorts. Thankfully. I wish it did that to everyone. I don't know what you're doing. Are you liking it? Maybe that's why people don't see my stuff, because they don't like one video and they never see me again or something. Yeah, I see. I've noticed that like there's something going on. Like every single one. I appreciate that a lot. Thank you. There's something going on with the account right now. You know how I'm having the experiment, the little video experiment? It might be affecting something about I don't know. But like, just like looking at my last 4 shorts. I'm taking a screenshot right now. It's like, yeah, 26k, 2.9k, 59 views. How does that even work? You're telling me YouTube only 59 people. Only 59 people received this video. I don't know. I wonder if the experiment is like, you know, every time I edit the video, maybe it's like pushing the video again into the algorithm or something, and it's like hurting my metrics. I wouldn't be surprised. It didn't want the last part of it to be seen. I don't even know if it knows or not. There's no way it can know. Because sometimes the YouTube algorithm will actually flag, you know, like sexual content. If it's like someone that's like it shows too much skin or something like that, it will know. But for this one, how would it know? It's like, I don't know. It could be true. I don't know. But whenever it does flag something, it will tell you. It will tell you that it was like, oh, this is flagged for 18 plus. Because I do have one short out of the hundreds of shorts that I made. I do have one short that is only 18 plus. And the reason for that is because I used like a character. I used a character that was wearing a bikini. That's the only reason why. And that wasn't even one of our characters. It was just like some random avatar that I found. But for the rest of my videos, it's never complained. I don't know if it's like a shadow ban type of deal. Also are affected by the gravity pulling towards the back. Let's do this one and let's see. Who's a good one that hasn't done it yet? A former king tormented by time. Let's do it. It knows everything. I don't know. I don't think it knows everything. Sometimes it's pretty stupid. Okay, now I'm actually controlling it. Uh-oh. I'm a little bit low on balls. Oh, they're like super hard. Even I'm having problems killing them. Oh no, I'm out of balls. My balls are having a hard time going all the way to the back. Oh well. Maybe I should get a bunch of upgrades instead of just sitting in the front. Ow. Fishing or fishing? Fishing. Just two? Oh man, I think I'm gonna lose actually. This level is giving me a hard time. Yep, it's over. it's over. Oh, I can revive them. Okay. But where was I? I lost track of my thought. It's kind of annoying that even after so long of making content for so long, I'm still struggling to with like this kind of videos that don't get sent to anyone. Like at what point am I finally gonna have like, you know, no problems with this sort of like algorithm? I don't know. And it does this like every now and then. YouTube will try, I don't know, every now and then, like one video, regardless of how good it is, it will just like send like to 50 people or so. Like, it's like it almost gets like stuck in limbo or something. It's like you're telling me, YouTube, that out of the 3 billion people in your platform, only 50 people saw my video. Despite having 10,000 subscribers, you're saying that no one was scrolling on the toilet at that time, at that specific time frame. I just find it very, very hard to believe. I don't know. And they're always so, how do you call it? They're always so secretive about what they do in the background. Even if you ask them, even if you ask for support or anything like that, they're always so secretive. I genuinely forgot how to beat the like how to get the next year. Okay, you and you. Let's do this one. So the gatekeep, let's keep the top at the top. I mean, I just genuinely don't even understand. Ethereal hatchet balls deal 80% more damage if they're hitting the pack. I'm doing good, Tiff Kitty. Thank you for asking. How about you? How about you? Because like, if you think about it, even the people, even the biggest YouTubers are always like, they're always like struggling with like some BS like in YouTube as well. But I don't know. It's like there's like a certain threshold. Like if you're big enough that they know that if you complain, you're gonna get YouTube in like some hot waters. Everyone always adding them and stuff on Twitter. Then it's almost like they're like, you know, guaranteed good views, right? Like Jacksepticeye was complaining about this not long ago. How one of his videos got 18 plus restricted or whatever. Like one of his Resident Evil playthroughs. And he was complaining that he got like 500,000 views instead of 1 million views. It's like, okay, bro. Alright. I feel like because it's there isn't many streamers on YouTube, or because it's not really streaming platform, so it isn't their main priority. I mean, you could argue that, yeah, but YouTube streaming has been around for like 10 years by now. It's literally the biggest streaming platform right now. It doesn't really matter. I'm not even talking about streaming though. I'm not talking about streaming right now. I'm talking about my shorts. I'm talking about my videos. I'm not just talking about the streaming part. I understand people are not gonna sit down to watch some dude play video games. Like, that's perfectly fine with me. But when you don't the way shorts work is like you have to scroll down to like receive them, right? Like most people just scroll down. So if you get a video at like 50 views on a short, that means that YouTube is just not even putting it on your scroll, because no one is like seeing it. How can YouTube tell if it's a good or bad video if it doesn't even show it to people? Like, at least typically YouTube sends it to like 300 people first, and then it kind of gauges like, okay, this person likes anime, and he didn't really like that short, so this short is not related to anime. And then, okay, next person. Okay, this person likes guns, and he didn't really like that short, so this short is not really for gun people. Okay, next person. This is a gamer, so he gonna watch the short a little bit. So yeah, this might be a good gaming short. You know, it kind of gauges. But like when you send it to like 50 people only, then that just means like something's broken. Something broke. But I mean, what can you really do, I guess? I don't know. It's a mystery. But I will say though, it was a really bad short, because I wasn't even planning to upload it. It wasn't really short. I clipped it and I sent it on Twitter, and that's all I wanted to do with it. But then I was like, yeah, why not just put it everywhere? And I just upload it everywhere. But obviously, since it's not my typical, you know, quality, that's my guess, right? Like, that's my guess. That's why I guess that it didn't do very well, because it had no hook. It had no voiceover or anything like that. It had no subtitles. So, but still, like 50 people only? That's all it took for YouTube to be like, yeah, this is ass. It's like, okay. That's kind of harsh. Sometimes I do to look, since I just checked the channel to see if there's anything new. I mean, so when you're like a content creator, you always follow like a certain rule. And it's kind of like, it's called like 90-40-5 or something like that. I don't remember exactly. No, wait. 40-45 or something like that. So basically, out of the 100% of your subscribers, only about 40% watch your stuffs, and about 5% are like the core interactive audience, right? That's typically how things go on the internet. You know, 40% view and 5% typically either click like, or leave a comment, because those are like the most invested people, I guess, in the community. Oh my gosh, I'm doing like really bad. Okay, I think I cleared up a little bit. Sheesh. But yeah, like the whole thing is like a black box. It's a mystery. It's a mystery. Why am I doing so bad? I'm like literally on the edge of dying. Need some power or something. Okay. Oh gosh. I'm not doing well. I just want to jump. I don't want to play. I just want to jump. This is too hard. Just kidding. I don't know why I'm doing so bad in this run, actually. I need the lasers. Dark. I'll grab the super dark. Sometimes I think like maybe I should like, if I really wanted to take it more seriously, I should just make more channels. You know, like animation channel, and like memes channel, and like news channel, and like singing channel. You know, like a channel for every single thing that is separate. But like, I'm still split if that even works. I mean, I've seen people do it and they're doing like really bad anyways. So I don't even know if that's like the answer. Often YouTube community creators, like the people behind the YouTube socials, they always say that you shouldn't split your channels into different channels. But I mean, are they telling the truth though? I don't know. The obvious answer is like, you know, it's just not entertaining enough. Star, bro. It's just not entertaining enough, I guess, to the algorithm gods. I gotta become a peanut to be entertaining. Are you guys okay with that? I'm gonna become Star Peanut. Star Nut. It sounds so bad. Hello everyone, I'm Star Nut. The fortune nut. Okay, that's pretty funny. See, it's already improving the entertainment quality. I think you will possibly do better on Twitch, but I don't know. I mean, you gotta look at the chatters. I often see the same thing. It's like there's a streamer on Twitch, and like they have like thousands of viewers. And there's only like 3 chatters. I mean, everyone is trying to make it. Like genuinely, everyone is trying to make it. The problem is that some people, you know, they're gonna do everything to make it, even if it means faking numbers. Hello, Nome, welcome. Hello, Devin, welcome as well. How you guys doing today? Ball pen, yes. I did not mean to continue. Oops. Abandon. I did not mean to continue. So, yeah, Twitch has a huge bot problem, which might make things like, oh, it's like you would do better over there. It's all a Fugazi, bros. It's all just a Fugazi. Better now that my favorite foil head crowd is here. The Star Bros. What kind of news conspiracy do we have? I have some news, but I'm not sure. Am I allowed to say? I don't even know. I think it's too controversial. So it's bot. I mean, I was trying to say, if you see 1,000 viewers and 3 chatters, I think you can put 1 and 1 together. Sometimes I have like 10 viewers and 7 of those are like chatting, and the chat is going so fast that I can't even read it. You think 1,000 viewers are gonna have only 3 chatters? Am I allowed to say? Oh, fuck, if you have to. Well, I'll say this. Watch. You can make your own decision whether this is controversial or not, I suppose. Let's see. Fukustar 2026 cancelled. Justin Bieber. Speaking of Justins, there's also recently a body cam came out of Justin Timberlake getting pulled over. That was interesting. The cop was like, well, where are you going or what? It's like, well, it's hard to explain. You see, I am Justin Timberlake. It's like, okay, bro. He pulled out the get out of jail card. It did not work, however. It did not work. Oh, we finished everything with these ones. Who's missing? Let's go from the top. I think that makes more sense. Let's begin from the top. 2 or 3 times in a car accident occurred to online. Oh, I see. The hoaxes. Is it someone political? To some people, I suppose. Everything is political. Isn't it? That's what you guys said last time. It's like, can't even say anything at all. The price of ice cream is too high. Fuku, that's political. I don't care. I just want cheaper price for ice cream. Even Justin Bieber's president, he's been changing so much. I don't know if you've seen like videos of him recently. He's changed so much. Like, he doesn't look at all like Justin Bieber. Oh, I forgot which one are we doing. Which one are we doing? It's this one. It's this one, remember. It's this one. Okay, you're next. You're up. With the iron balls and the vampires. It does your brain in a robot body these days, I imagine, or a clone? Wait, what? What are you talking about? My message keeps going to the events. Are you saying something only tinfoil people can hear? What are you trying to say? Oh no. By the way, guys, you should realistically you should never be happy for someone's death. Okay. You should never be happy for someone's death. It is very inconsiderate of me. My messages keep going to the base. I'm so confused. Chuck Norris? No, it is not Chuck Norris. I think mine were as well. The tinfoil network keeps disconnecting. All I'm trying to say was all I know is about Chuck Norris. I mean, it only takes like a second to look it up. But anyways. I digress, Your Honor. I'm supposed to dial 9 first before I send a message with this thing. You have to press star, obviously. Because we're stars. You have to press star first. And then 9. Actually, it'd be better if we change it to 7. You know, 777. Star 777. This is a good run so far. Donk. I also don't understand why this game is so popular amongst like YouTube for some reason. It always notifies everyone. I don't know what's with the ball pit game, but it always seems to like alert everyone the most. Speaking of live stream, I guess I had to like private the Roblox stream, yes, from last time, because you got like 15 copyright claims. Yeah, probably likes how well the video compresses. Oh, is it doing like is it really bad? Is it all pixelated? No? Oh, okay. Sometimes I'll notice though, some games will pixelate really bad. Like Crimson Desert was one of them. If you look at the bot, there's just too many things going on at once, I guess. So for my current settings is really bad, I guess. You're saying because it's lo-fi? Have you seen the AI compressed videos people saw YouTube trying? Are you talking about the AI filter that YouTube was putting on people's videos? Or something else? Yeah? Okay, yeah. They actually added a setting. If you go into the settings on YouTube Studio, they added a setting to remove, to opt out of that setting. Needless to say that I did it immediately. Because even I saw my own videos getting the AI treatment. I'll have to find it. Yeah, it's I can show you right now, actually. I'll show you a screenshot. If you go into YouTube Studio, and then settings. Where is it? Right, so... Okay, taking a screenshot. Right here. So if you go into channel... Sorry, I was hovering over in general. I was hovering over in general. But if you click on channel, you'll see video quality enhancements. Let YouTube enhance visual quality, let YouTube enhance audio quality. And you just unclick that. It's on by default, so you have to actually go inside the settings and remove it. It makes them look like Cartoon Network. It makes them look like freaking... I don't know. Like all plasticky. What is he saying? That these two balls already form an evolution? You can't fuse them together. Excuse me. Excuse me. Gosh. What else? What else? Oh, conveniently. That's exactly what I wanted. Laser. Not a lot of theories. Not a lot of theories left, to be honest. Everything is proven to be correct. They just recently, some news came out that chemtrails are real. Like some document got unearthed or something. Was talking about chemtrails. And then something about COVID vaccines, giving people heart attacks, myocarditis or whatever. It turned out to be true. So now the US is like stopping development of mRNA vaccines. I hope you guys didn't take the vaccine. Excuse me. Just waiting for Skynet, Kessler syndrome, rage virus. Skynet. I mean, out of all those three, well, I mean, they're kind of racing against each other right now. China also developed a way to put vaccines in mosquitoes. So, you know, just normal things. Just normal things in 2026. Either Skynet or some virus is gonna take us out. Which one is gonna be first? Can't wait to find out. Can we bet on it? Can we bet on those websites, those crypto websites? that you can bet on anything. What's gonna kill? I mean, I guess there's not really any point, right, to betting on that, because you're gonna at that point you don't really need money anymore. Or for Elon Musk to accidentally crash a fusion-powered bicycle. Passes through enemies, freezes. I saw Apocalypse Insurance and sell reverse mortgages. I mean, there's also the probability of, like, you know, AI wiping out all the jobs in the world and then being unable to make any sort of money anymore. What's gonna happen after that? You know, I was actually thinking this. People keep saying, like, oh, AI is not gonna take our jobs or whatever, this and that. Like, there's no robots that are currently doing, like, the manual labor or whatever, right? But while I was watching some financial, like, video about it, it kind of hit me. Because they were talking about how they were using AI for contracts. They send their contract to AI to read it, and then they talk to their lawyers about the contract with all the points that the AI brought, you know. And he was explaining that the AI was basically almost like 100% accurate compared to what the lawyer said. So it got me thinking, AI is not gonna replace the jobs in the sense of, like, oh, there's gonna be a robot, right, for every single job. I think AI is gonna take the jobs of people by making every single person do their jobs. Like, you know, like lawyers. You know, lawyers are very, like, square, basically, like, because there's rules. There's rules already written down to, like, follow the law. So that can all be written down, you know. Like lawyers, and also what are they called? The house sellers, agents, I guess. The house agents. I forgot the name for it. But it's also the same thing. Like, people are just gonna do the jobs themselves with AI, like, just by informing themselves, right? Like taxes and lawyers and things like that. It's a more realistic way to eliminate jobs than, you know, expecting a full robot to, like, take care of you. Because that's already kind of happening. We'll end up hanging out with a little more Amish people. That'd be great. The news here said a guy here sold their house using it. Yeah, exactly. And it's something AI is better at than walking across the room. Yeah. So it's kind of gonna give power to people to do things like selling your home, selling your car, planning your vacation. You know, no one even remembers tourist planners, or, like, vacation planning is like a job. Humans are better at controlling a robot at the moment. Yeah, and that's kind of how I think it's gonna, you know, eliminate some of the jobs, not all the jobs, you know. Of course, we're still gonna need, like, you know, builders and oil riggers and things like that. But it's giving more power to individuals. That's what I'm trying to say. They even went as far as, like, joking about how judges could be replaced. You know, if you ever have, like, a case, you have to go to a judge and show up, like, a ticket or something. You're just gonna be talking to this, like, robot, like a pinhole on the wall. A pinhole robot on the wall judge to talk about your ticket or something. I go on vacation to go with no plan and just wander around relaxing. Well, that's one way to do it, yeah. Is the Futurama robot planet? Literally, yeah. I mean... It'd be like that. It'd be like that. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, I forgot about that. But yeah, like, that's gonna eliminate a bunch of jobs for sure. As AI, like, gets better and stuff. There's no one... I personally have never understood what is the point of... Let me look this up. Realtors, that's the word that I'm looking for. I never understood the point of realtors. It just seems to me like such a antiquated position that makes a lot of money for whatever reason. Like, all they do is take a commission for selling it. But you can literally just sell it like yourself. You don't need a realtor. You can buy right from a homeowner. Yeah, exactly. So I don't really understand. I had enough pain to borrow money to buy a house as well. It's bad enough to pay to borrow money. I mean, because you also have to pay. I don't know much about this topic because I never done it myself. But you have to pay for like an inspector to inspect the house. And then you have to have like some closing fees. And then you have to pay the realtor. And it's like... It's kind of the reason why Carvana, took the dealer industry by storm. Because you don't need to have a dealer. You don't need to have dealers. You know? Maybe in the future we're gonna have like house vending machines. You just pick what house you want to buy and buy it, and then it dispenses the keys, and that's it. Dispenses the keys and dispenses the contract, and you sign it, and it's yours now. What kind of robot turns down a blast of searing hot resin? Is that a quote from Futurama? Then the mob shows up and wants their 10% and Beanie wants 5%. Yeah, I don't really understand. It seems so antiquated to me. They're supposed to like smooth out the process of like selling a home. But I mean, buying a house is like such a painful activity. I don't know. It's from Futurama. I see. And the realtors are definitely not there to help. Like most of the time they're trying to like unload like really trashy houses to you. Like all they're trying to do is just make a commission. Contains one single-use inflatable house. Do not inflate with helium. I mean, even nowadays people just put their keys in like those little locks. The homeowner gives you the numbers and you unlock it and you get the keys and you can walk inside and look at it, and then you just leave the keys back inside and make a decision if you want to buy it or not. I don't know. Open houses are weird. Well, that's a different thing, right? Because open houses is like a certain time. I've gone to open houses. It's kind of like just like a party inside the house. Everyone's just going there and look at it. But what I was talking about is like when they put the little the key inside the little lock. There's like a little lock compartment. Yeah, the code box. Yeah, they use that for Ubers. No, not Uber. Sorry. What is the other one? Airbnb. Sometimes they do that for Airbnbs. Now we're talking about open house for schools for a minute. Huh? Open house for schools? I don't even know what that is. A lot of short-term vacation rentals. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Which is also kind of weird on its own, considering you know, you have to trust the person. You have to trust a complete stranger with your keys. You have to trust a complete stranger with your house, I guess. I don't know. It's a very high trust society move. Okay, let's do this one. Schools do open houses as well. What are they doing in a school open house? Surely they're not trying to sell the house, right? In Canada, they call it door opens. Even like city water services do something similar and let you wander around. But what's the point? Just to look at it? It's just a time for the public to walk around and look at the building. You just meet your teachers. Interesting. I thought that was always open. Well, not always, not during school hours, but can't you do certain things at schools? Like, for example, like you can use their track to go run. Isn't that a thing you can do? You can talk to the staff. Yeah, I never heard about that before, to be honest. I've done it, but you're in school. You're a child. I'm talking about like adults, I guess. Or the library will be open later. Oh, okay. That makes sense. I bet it would have been so exciting. I know I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna do it. Put on your hats. Put on your hats. Hey, where's my tinfoil hat? What happened? I lost my hat. Can I borrow yours? Thin foil. Pixel? Huh? It's not here. What? Hold on. One moment. PNG? Oh, found it. Oh, it's a bunch of numbers. That's why I couldn't find it. Tin foil. Let me rechange it. Pixel tin foil. There you go. I always keep a spare roll. Oh no, I keep forgetting to buy the aluminum tin foil. I guess I just never cook with tin foil. And I just went grocery shopping. That's unfortunate. Alright. Why is it twist like that? Oh no, it's stuck to my eyelashes. Alright, Briskinator. Stop it. There we go. I was gonna say, I bet it was really nice before the internet existed, like in the 90s or something like that. In the 90s, you know, there's like so much mystery in the world. You can't just Google the answers. It's like, you know, you wake up one day, one Saturday or one Friday afternoon, and you're like, I wonder what happened in the Bermuda Triangle. Yes, I will go to the local library and find out. And then you go, you take your car keys, you drive to the library, you pull out a book, you know, you start reading. Oh, fascinating, incredible. You know, a sensible chuckle here and there. But nope, now it's like Google. Okay. Did you ever get on eBay in the 90s? I don't think so. No. But I've seen the screenshots though. Why? What was there? It was the Wild West. People would list MiG-21's cruise missiles. Oh, I do remember a story about someone selling a pound of cocaine on eBay. Just because how unregulated it was. It's very wild. Brett! Why did you make that noise? Brett! Yeah, I don't know, bro. Everything is just so convenient. I know it kind of seems weird, but like everything is so convenient, so easy to get, so easy to find. Hello, Cam. Welcome. How you doing today? I will get taken down, but some of it was real. I saw a 115 long Coast Guard boat for sale. A Predator drone and a missile silo listed. Those were legit. I do remember not long ago, Cielo was actually selling a missile silo, like a retired missile silo in like Arizona. Like you could literally, it was like $500,000 or something like that. But you could literally own it. People love us. Pressing the Stone Age again. Take me back. Take me back. Country roads, take me home to the place I belong. Oh gosh. You fill them with water and can go apocalypse scuba diving? I've been watching a lot of like interesting videos about going into places that you're not supposed to. Like there's one guy who went into the catacombs of Paris. Obviously you're not supposed to go down there. But you'd be how surprised how much water goes down there. I mean it just rains, right? So it just accumulates down there. And it could be pretty scary. It could be scary, like trying to go in some of these places. If you don't know French, you do not want to go down there. Wait, why? What do you mean? No one will talk to you down there if you don't know French. Oh. Well, this apparently there's a word for these people who are like black market tourists. There's like a word for it. Faralet or something like that. So this guy, this YouTuber hired one. And it actually took them down there. I'm guessing with the right price, you can pretty much pay anyone. But I also started to get a lot of videos about, you know, those like cave diving and things like that. And it's like, oh my gosh, there's like some like a constricted place, and also like water is like accumulating. I don't know, dude. Like that gave me like, it triggers my flight or fight instinct, and I'm not even there. I can't imagine how those guys feel. Some of them are lure you down there and ditch you. I don't know. These guys must have done some like diligence, you know, like maybe they know someone who knows someone who knows someone. Because like, I mean, this guy didn't ditch them or anything. And then there's tons of people down there, but they are all natives and speak French. And if you don't know French, they want to know why you're down there. They did mention though that it's like, I mean, what can you really do down there if you get attacked, you know? You don't really want to start an altercation 100 feet down where like there's no cops or anything like that. There's no way to escape either. They just pretend to ignore you while you cry, eh? And there's tons of people down there, but they're all... Oh, sorry, I already read that. What is that? It's like a little monster. Vampire Lord. Okay, we're shooting Vampire Lord. Worst tourist trap ever. I mean, like I said, it's like they probably hire someone reputable. I mean, I wouldn't do it, of course. I wouldn't even attempt to do it myself. But these guys are like, you know, they're documenting these things. And they're also pretty well known YouTubers, so they must have some sort of connection amongst people or something. Oh gosh, I'm gonna lose. Sport is brutal. Right, this is a mystery spot in Michigan. What's a mystery spot in Michigan? No, they're gonna kill me. Yes. Some of the restaurants have access to the catacombs. If you eat there and talk the language, you might get a peek. I mean, some... you know, there was one time I was in a... I think I went to Oregon. Sorry, what's the city in Oregon? Portland. And I mean, it was like a restaurant just like that, like the way you're talking about it. And they sold these like allegedly under tunnel tourist attraction if you paid like $20. And literally all they did is just open the trapdoors outside and go to the basement. And it was like all dusty and I mean, there was nothing. They just literally just steal your $20. You want to see the basement? Yeah, $20. Literally, quite literally. It didn't connect to other sections. Like, the way they sold it to us, to the crowd there, because, like, it was like a crowd that you kind of go in crowds, right? The way they sold it to us is that we were going to go, like... Oh, because they said, oh, yeah, these tunnels extend for miles. You can go under tunnels for miles. The way they sold it to us is that they were gonna be walking around for hours or something like that, exploring the tunnels. But no, it's just like we just walked down there and looked around in the basement and then just get out. It's like, what the heck? Watch your buildings on the side of the hill. It defies physics and balls roll up hill, etc. It's kind of funny. Below the French basements, the catacombs have a lot of more bones in them. Oh, that's a tourist trap. Yeah, that is definitely a tourist trap. I know the like in Paris, the catacombs still have connections to like churches and things like that. Which is kind of terrifying because like there's literally like bodies and bones and things like that. And some of these bones still had like a mold in them and things like when are they gonna clean this? Like this has got to be the most weird paranormal. I would call it like some like paranormal to a degree. Because it's like you have citizens just living comfortably over thousands of people dead. It's like when are they gonna, you know, divert some resources to like clean everything up? Maybe give them some actual rest, the bones, or like cremate them. Isn't that kind of what soil is? Wait, what? Bones? Because when they were stepping on the waters, like it felt like they were saying that it felt like clay. And I'm guessing the reason for that is because all the bone dust, all the bones already like became like clay basically. We call our planet Earth, which really means dead us. Bone meal. Oh my gosh, sorry, let me drink some water. But yeah, like earth, soil, dirt. Gotcha. But I guess my point is that there's like thousands of like rusted, moldy bodies. Like, not even just for the sake of like giving them peace of mind or whatever. But like just for the fact that it's like a biohazard, city level biohazard. You know what I mean? Like even in big cities, they use like steam to clear out any like problems with the sewer system. They'll push steam through the tunnels. But you know, the catacombs just it's just like they forgot they exist. It's like, oh yeah, we live under like the biggest biohazard in history, but that's okay. And they didn't want to incinerate them either. We still have an old mine shaft collapsed downtown from the gypsum mines. Gypsum mines. What is that? Sulfate mineral. Is that toxic? I guess sulfate is toxic, huh? They act as a strong cleanser that can cause skin, scalp, and eye irritation. Not super, but yeah, I wouldn't toss it into the smoothie. I mean, it can always there's always a chance of like sweeping into the water system, right? That's always a problem. Into the wells. But like, do they plan to do anything with the Paris catacombs? Like at all? Like anywhere? Like, are they trying to find funding to remove them, or like is this part of history? Because I know it's off limits too. It's like illegal to be down there. So I'm not exactly sure what they're waiting for. What are you waiting for? We have words though in the river. We have PFAS. Not that I'm aware. What is a PFAS? Oh. Forever chemicals. That's funny. I think they don't want to deal with it and the subculture that enjoys the space. I don't know, it just seems like I mean, realistically no one is going to complain about it, because like if your body is in the catacombs, obviously you didn't have children. So there's no children for you to complain about your dead body down there. You probably didn't have any family, or you probably most likely were buried with your significant other in there. Those players are way older than that, Fuku. Wait, what do you mean? I mean, even so, like, you know, someone... I guess my point is that someone could claim it if they existed. But chances are you probably died in there before you could even have family. We're talking about 16th century skeleton leg bones stacked to the ceiling? No, I know. I guess what I'm saying is that no one is gonna be making a case for your body to be like, you know, be pulled out. I don't know. Regarding like the current like empathy climate about things that are like silly, like I would imagine like activists would probably like fight about it, I guess. But there's probably no interest from anyone to fix it. So I don't know. It just seems bizarre to me. That's all. It's just bizarre. Oh man, let's do this one alone. You can buy human bones. I recommend a shop in San Francisco. It's called a bone room. Why would you want bones for? Bone meal? Are you selling it to a villager? That's not a joke. Well, I can imagine. Medical students, displays, movies, and TV. Gotcha. Isn't there any laws about like desecrating like human bodies or something like that? I would imagine so, because like you can't even, like, once you die, the body doesn't belong to you anymore. Like, even like there was this whole issue about a grandma that was like donated to the US Army. Like once you die, you belong to the state. Apparently, that's what I'm trying to say. You get paperwork with it explaining where it came from. Oh, that's even worse. I don't wanna know Timmy's missing a leg. They're mostly imported from China at this point. Oh gosh. It's like, yeah, this worker made the iPhone. The iPhone 12. Missing a leg. I don't know what kind of stories what kind of stories have you heard? I guess it'd be interesting, but it's like so morbid. I call this piece the iPhone bones. Every 7 to 11 rows spawn a gem spring dealing damage. Huh. Never seen this before. I mean, I clearly remember even like, you know how Disney used to have that skeleton in the Pirates of the Caribbean, right? Apparently it was like a movie prop from the 60s or something like that. I don't know. The whole thing just baffles me, you know. Like you will think we've moved on as a society to like not meddle with the dead. I guess it just puzzles me. Like, I would imagine we would have cleaned the catacombs by now, or at least made some effort about it. Buying a mummy that was stolen from Egypt. No way. That's diabolical, bro. That's actually insane. But then again, I've heard really bad things about Egypt. Like, there's a lot of like really bad people in Egypt. Like, there's a lot of scammers and like people desecrating the tombs for like selling the gems and things like that. Like, there's a lot of people breaking into the pyramids and like breaking away chunks to sell them in the black market and things like that. It's terrible. Trench coat. I mean, growing up, you always hear like, you know, in like a geography class, right? Like, you always hear about like all these places, like, oh, Egypt, Cairo, Japan, England. And it's like, wow, these places are amazing. Look at the pyramids. But as a child, you don't really stop and think like all those geopolitical problems that the countries have. Like, a lot of these places are like extremely dangerous. Just because they're like so how do you call it? Impoverished. That, you know, they could literally kill you just for like just to survive another day. Just to get some of your money. That's what I was saying. I got good prices on a mummy. You want to buy Pharaoh? There was this like video about a Chinese person going to England to the International Museum, and he just burst into tears because the British in the past, like I don't know when, I don't know if it's the 16, 17 or 1800s, they went around the world collecting pieces from like every country, and he burst into tears when he sees like a lot of like his Chinese culture is there. Not because he's like upset about it, but because a lot of countries, not only China but a lot of countries, you know, some political power takes over and then they start erasing history. So they start destroying like all these like art pieces or like monuments, so that people start forgetting about the past. So a lot of these like mummies and, you know, pieces and statues are like preserved in a lot of the British museums. That's what I was saying. I got a good price in, in the UK they have huge yards where people pick stuff out of the trash. Did the Victor go to the boils? I mean, that's what they say, right? The Victor always writes the history books. But yeah, I know like places like China has like a very big issue with like power. They're always trying to like make sure that because like I don't know if you ever heard about this, but like in China they have this belief that every dynasty ends when there's a massive natural disaster. So the current dynasty is whenever there's a huge natural disaster, whether it's like something like a, you know, like an earthquake, like, or like COVID or something like that, they always try to suppress those news so that it doesn't go out to other regions of China. And that way they cannot claim that it was some sort of like mass natural disaster. They can always just claim that it was like, you know, a tiny one instead. And that's why they have the current minister or president. I don't even know what it is. That's why the current dynasty has been rolling for so long. And boils clean in any other story. Sometimes I do wonder like how much of history has been erased by the victors. I guess we'll never truly know. I'm not angry, I'm disappointed. I mean, in all fairness, they did bring like a lot of great things. Like the current dynasty like brought a lot of like technological advancements to China, but I mean, they just don't want to lose power, right? They just don't want to lose control. In fact, they brought, like, one of the main issues with Chinese citizens is that they brought so much technology so quickly into like rural areas that a lot of rural people like are not like up to date to modern customs. That's why you'll often see those videos where like, you know, there's people like peeing on the sidewalks and things like that. It's because they're not really, like, technology advanced so quickly in China that people are not really, you know, they don't really understand customs of like modern worlds, right? Like, you have to go into the public restroom or something like that. Which I will say is like a good thing, I guess. And they can hammer out those iPhones that I only need for like 3 of. Thought about it the other day. I've only had 5 Apple products and purchased used. How many things Apple have I had? Let's see. I've had 1, 2, 3. No, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I had 5 phones from Apple. 2 laptops. They typically last like their products typically last like a long time. Like the fact that I only had like 2 laptops from them is pretty wild. I mean, they're made of like, that's still like the best thing about their laptops is that they have the aluminum unibody. I don't know why more companies don't do that. Even they probably know that their laptops are just gonna be thrown away, I guess. First gen AirPods 4S 32 and 3 4S 16. Nice. I'm actually still rocking the AirPods too. The AirPods 3, third generation, I think. I had 3 of them, I see. Why do you need so many? I use them underwater and sometimes things go wrong. Oh, but I don't think the 4S is like... I don't think the 4S is waterproof, right? I think the very first waterproof phone was like the 5S. I have a dive kit. Ah, gotcha. I see. Never even thought about it. Jeez, that boss got destroyed. It lasted way longer than the phone. That's why you keep buying the same phone, because you're like, might as well. I have this. I have the case. Might as well. I still remember it was such a huge deal when Apple changed into the lightning port. Because people were complaining, it's like, oh, I already have all these accessories for my phone. And they pair with my iPod Classic. And this and that. And then they did it again with from the Lightning to the USB-C. Lightning adapter. Was there even a, what is it called? The 30C port? The 30 pin port? The port 32. No, 30, sorry. To Lightning? Holy crap, okay. I've never seen one of these actually. Can you even use this on like? Of course, it's a AVIF format. You can use AVIF on OBS. Can you plug these into like? Let's see. Because there used to be so many accessories, like speakers and little ports, like little docking stations. Like, I wonder if you can use this. Oh my gosh. Like, can you use this and then put it on top of this? I guess it would work, huh? There's no reason why it wouldn't. I got disconnected there. Eh? What do you mean? Did the stream die? Uh-oh. They also make 30-pin adapter for cards. For cards? I left the video for a second. Oh, okay, I see. For cards, 30-pin... What do you mean by cards? So I lost what we're talking about? Oh, I was just saying like the... like, can you connect this into one of those? And then use your accessories? Because there was a lot of accessories with a 30-pin connector. Like, there was even like a stereo, I think. Like, literally like a jukebox. I just remember people were really upset when they couldn't use their 30-pin connector anymore. Like these things. They used to sell these things. I will think so. Like, I wonder if you can just plug this in and then just keep using it. I don't know. Google was full of those Boost Dream machines with their... Yeah. I remember seeing one that was really cool, but I cannot find it right now. Radio, maybe? Like, I know they're called like radio jukeboxes, but it's only showing like an old type of jukebox. Hello, Kiruko, welcome. What's in my head? Tinfoil. Boombox. They're called boombox, not jukebox. 30-pin connector boombox. Let me see if I can find one. Oh yeah, I found the Boost one that you were talking about. But there was one that it was like way bigger than that. Well, I remember seeing these ones for sure. These ones were pretty popular too. Oh look, they're literally using the... They're actually using the pin connector to a newer phone. I thought it was a mountain. It does look kind of like the Minecraft iron. Everyone knew I'm an old iPhone nerd. Gave me like 20 to 30 pin use cables. The phone helped us get better Pokemon. Oh no, not the Pokemon cards. Everyone is fist fighting for them right now. But man, I remember seeing there was like a really cool one. Oh, I think I found it. Yeah, this one. This one. It literally had like a little... Bro, the early 2000s were crazy. This will not fly anymore. This kind of thing will not fly nowadays. The Ghetto Blaster. Oh no. Notice they aren't using the built-in 30-pin. They're using the external adapter. Yeah. Built-in Pro Detox Smart Adapter. Uses dumb pins. That face when one piece of cardboard can buy you a house? Not a very comfortable one, I guess. This is also way too small. Look at what 4S, its size of the child's hand. Is that the 4S? That might be the actual iPod actually. The Apple iPod Touch. But yeah, they're about the same size. I mean, it literally says their iPod dock. You cannot put an iPhone here. It will explode. You cannot put an Android phone. It would also explode. I kind of I want one now. How much are they? Let's go to eBay. iPod dock boombox. $29, $24. I don't see the one. I don't see this one though. Ooh, $45. Look at this thing. This is like, did they grab it from the dumpster? What is this? iHome. Oh, remember when Target used to sell this brand, the iHome brand? Do they still sell iHome stuffs? This is so bizarre. I don't even know what this is. Such a antiquated look. I like the restraints, like it's gonna, yeah, like it's like you're chaining a monster or something. It's like shackled. Right at the Target's return dumpster. I haven't been in a Target in a minute. Okay, these two can do the first one. The second one. Yes. The flagellant and the jugular. Oh no, what's gonna happen? This one. They used to make us take a fire axe to the desk at the chain I worked at. Too expensive to return them to the manufacturer. So why you should start like hacking them? Why can't you just give them away? I guess it's like the policy on what is it called? Like the Dunkin' Donuts policy. They throw away the leftover donuts because otherwise people will just wait until night. I remember during the pandemic, my relative had a gym online. Hey, what? And one of her assignments was learning to juggle. Hey, the pandemic was crazy, okay? I will say... there's actually a gym in VR chat. So it's not entirely out of... pocket, I guess, because that cuts into sales. That sucks. We will get given a hit list and told what part to cut off, return the manufacturer as a proof of that. That seems like a... Are you sure that's legal? Maybe they were just returning it as damaged so that the store that you worked for wasn't gonna lose the profit. You know what I mean? So that they could break even. Me and the homies working out at the VR chat gym. That's what it censors. Then we will execute Well, the word execute, yes, I suppose. Some very nice office furniture. We will get given a hit list and told what part. Oh yeah, okay, sorry. Getting confused. Too much thinking going on. My thoughts are exiting the tinfoil. I can't think. Or maybe I'm thinking too much. I don't know. Come find out in the next episode. Spilling my thoughts. When Office Space came out, we knew what our favorite movie was. Office Space. Wait, what is that? Office Space. Oh! I see. I remember now. Good movie. So what do you see? What do you say you do here? They beat up a printer in that movie. That is so... That is not even like... Do you know how little that narrows it down? I feel like every Office movie, there's always like someone beating some sort of technology. Speaking of printers, I found out not long ago that nowadays printers will actually reject scanning and printing real money. It will actually reject your request. It'll be like, nope, I'm not doing that. Which is funny because I remember clearly like that I can I even say this on stream? I remember clearly it was possible. You were actually able to print money before. So I don't know when they actually did that. I mean, it's not like I actually used it. It was just like, you know, you and your friends think about something stupid to do and you do it. It's not the real paper anyway, so it's like it didn't even feel like a real bill. It looks like you've been missing a lot of work lately. Remember when you used to be able to fool the payphones into free calls? Wasn't that like a... They will sell you like a whistle or something? Because there was a free a frequency that gave you free phone calls? Or are you talking about something else? Like there was a certain frequency. Yeah, like oh, okay, I see. Like AT&T was in this huge fiasco because people found out that a certain frequency actually gave you access to free calls. So they started like selling these tiny whistles that will work with that frequency. And you literally just got a free phone call. That is like such a bizarre history fact. Then again, who even remembers that AT&T had the landlines? It wasn't even called AT&T. It was called like something else. Like... Spring? No. But newer, you had a little answer machine, tapes for portable tape recorders that will play back the tones that told the gear you put in a quarter. Ah, I see. You put your little recorder, put the mouthpiece to the mouthpiece. So it will know you put a quarter by the sound effect? I mean, I'm not even surprised. There's so many machines that you can simply like trick. The old payphones just play the tone saying, I took another quarter. I see. Kind of reminds me of that one. I don't know if it was in Japan, but there's this collection like vending machine where you can put plastic bottles and they will give you like a few like yen for it. And people just start like putting the bottle with a string and just like pulling it out and just get a lot of money that way. Just literally a string. The string method. We get scammers for that too. Bottles are worth 10 cents in here. But is there an actual machine in Michigan? There's no way. Can you imagine? The legs we have to try hard, extra hard to keep them trashed down. Oh man. You know, they should invent like some machine. Like, yes, it's a good incentive to clean lakes and stuffs, but like, we need to invent a machine that is like, you have to put your hand inside with a bottle, and then you have to let go. And if you don't let go, it chops it off, or something like that. And then you'll never do it again. Okay. Just kidding, just kidding. It's just a joke. In Minecraft, obviously. I should make a video to show everyone how gross they are. Wait, why are they gross? Oh, I don't even want to know, actually. Do I really want to know? Do I even want to ask? A lot of people have been actually on Twitter, they've been complaining about how we cannot have anything that is like not bolted down. Like they put a vending machine from Japan and it's like completely like nice looking and free. And then they take a picture of an American vending machine and it's like behind bars. It's like behind those like fences that you can barely squeeze your hand to put the money in. People do not empty the bottle. Oh. Ew. I can see that now. I mean, that's also a trick they use for like recycling places. Like, you know how you can sell aluminum cans? They'll put like sand in them. They'll put sand and then they'll squish them just to get a few more bucks out of it. They need to grab all these people and like throw them in the discombobulator. Ah! Be gone, scammers. They took all the vending out of to get us to buy more expensive stuff. Not in the vending here. Oh, I can't even imagine. I don't see vending anymore. Yeah, I can't even imagine having vending in there. I also heard, I don't know how true this is, but I heard that something about Dearborn. Like they're also having like some sort of how do I say this? They're having some problem, but I can't remember what it was. And it's not like the usual like people like fan or like homeless stuffs. Like, are there a lot of like religious issues in the Airborne? I think it was related to that. Like some religions clashing with each other. But I didn't know Dearborn or Michigan had like stuff like that, I guess. Automated sell your old stolen cell phones. A little there and nice Muslim people there. A little nice Muslim people there. I can't remember what I read, but it was something like very recent. Like they were having some issues. But I don't know what's the biggest population besides like Americans, I guess. Mostly they just make really good food. I knew, actually. Can I even say that? Creature Congress? Okay, no worries, yeah. Probably not. No, it was something good. It was something good. Can we build on it? Oh man, so expensive. 4,000. Let's trade. Let's see. Where's the trading building? Bank, jeweler, diplomat, exorcist, market. So we can buy. We need 4,000. Wait, really? I couldn't even afford it. Nah, there's no way I can afford this. Let's see. Let's try. I'll sell everything. No. Okay. We need like 1,155 more. 45. Okay. Okay, we can do this too. Together. Dun 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 dun. This one. Get the vampire immediately. Trader's Cow. Stone allies can now be damaged by your balls. But you heal by 2 when the ball hits 1. No, I don't like that. Banish. Be gone. Ghostly Corset. Balls go through enemies and deal 20% damage. What am I gonna do after we finish this game? That's what I'm wondering. What am I gonna fill the empty spots with after we finish this game? Vision. She's gonna go into this combobulator. Ah. Realistically, I should be making more animating streams, to be honest. I should be working, not playing games. I don't want to go to work now. Don't make me get a job. Don't make me get a job. You must. Is your destiny to get a job? No. Never. I will. I should just get a laptop. I'll sell everything. I'll just get a laptop. And then I'll stream from like the streets. From the McDonald's. The McDonald's Wi-Fi. Where's the worst that can happen? I keep looking for one of those remote TV broadcast trucks used from a defunct news channel. Wait, why? For what? Like the vans? You're talking about the vans with the little antenna? For YouTube? What, are you gonna become like a channel, channels news or something? The perfect mobile streaming station. I see. A little cars nowadays have like 3G installed in the antenna. You could literally just stream from your phone. I mean, I'm sure that's what you do, right? But I mean, like a hotspot, a hot pocket, like a hotspot. But you could live in the news truck. Oh, well, I guess that's true. I've seen so many people do that where they do mobile living. Man. But the problem is that you all like I had this problem as well because I moved to Japan. Like everything requires an address. You can't even use like a PO box as a home address. You can't put your license into a PO box or stuff like that. That was one of the main issues that I was like running into while living in Japan, that things were kind of falling apart over here. It doesn't work so well there. The RVs constantly get tickets. Oh, well, not in Japan. Yeah, I wouldn't do it in Japan. You gotta have a landing pad. How do people do it? Because I see a lot of people living in their cars. And that's just money. I mean, at that point, why not just rent a place, right? Like, it doesn't really make it... I don't know. I hate the whole system about... The whole US system now is like so... How do I call it? Like, you have to have credit to get an apartment. You have to have like 2.3 times the amount of the rent to get an apartment. Like, you have all these restrictions to even get it started with a home. Most of them rent a site at a park full time where they have an address. Then you move around when you want. See, but that's like such a pain in the butt. Because like, what if you want to travel around the country? You have to always come back to the same place, right? For your address, for your email. Well, for your mail, sorry. But I guess it makes sense. At least for long enough to maintain residency. Yeah, I guess it's better than nothing. But yeah, it's such a pain. Especially like bank accounts are like super picky about your residency. It cannot be a PO box. Like a lot of I didn't realize how many things couldn't be a PO box until I moved. And like everything was chirping at me. It's like that I need an address or whatever. They don't like the indigent folk. Wait, where? At those places? Or renting apartments? Anywhere? Well, that's kind of was what my concern was. Like, how do you even get started? When you're like let's say you don't have parents. Like, let's say you are like fresh out of like you were born or something. You were born 18 years old without the parents, without your parents' house, you know? Like, you need a job to get an apartment. Let's say even if you had the money, some apartments require you to have a job. Like, they don't want you to live in their place without having like I mean, it makes sense, right? But even if you had money for the entire 12 months of the contract, like, they don't allow that. A lot of places don't allow that, which is confusing because like there's a lot of people who live in out of investments, I guess you can say, like those vested children. How do they find places to live, or do they just buy the whole house? Because that income is not a job. Does it cost? Is it passed as income? Like, I don't even know. It's easy. You just have to make one last score, crack one last save. I paid off all my debit during the pandemic, and now I have no credit. But yeah, that's also another point. Like, besides having a job, like some places require you to have like 700 plus credit, which is, I mean, I get why they do it, but I don't know. It's like everything is stacked against you. And Scientology score more than 200. Oh, speaking of that, I was actually looking into Scientology. Like, I was just googling around questions because I know it's like Scientology can be like very, like, they'll follow you to the end of the world. Short answer, don't. No, I know. But I was wondering, like, I was wondering, like, why do people want to join the Scientology willingly? Like, I was wondering, like, what are the reasons for you to join, right? And I couldn't really find anything other than Scientology is like a circle of people who are stuck, like they cannot get out, but they're in, and those people are forced, like they're basically forced to become high-end, like, money makers, because they're basically forced to, because they're being charged by Scientology like hundreds, sometimes thousands or even more of dollars every month for these like lessons, like forced lessons. So basically they hooked some people, they made them into really high profit, and then the hook for subsequent people was the fact that they have these people that are very high profit, and the new people can mingle with those, so they can also become high profit, and so on. Like, so they build this pyramid of very, very high profit people, very influential people. So the newcomers can join and then become mingle with influential high profit people. It's like, that's the only incentive why someone will do it willingly. You're in and you can't get out, so you might as well have everyone else join you in hell. Guided biome, essentially. It was very interesting though when I went into the rabbit hole, trying to answer all these questions. But yeah, apparently, like, some of these, like, you're supposed to take these lessons every month, and these lessons cost a lot of money. Like, we're talking about like hundreds and then eventually thousands, and each lesson is like a chapter or something. Like, you go through different chapters depending on your level, and even when you like, I was googling, like, even when you finish all the chapters, you still have to get some like re-updating like lessons or whatever, like, just to keep you up to date. Level 1, level 666. Yeah, for like some of them are actually like in the thousands. And that's how they make people, they basically make people into like high earners, because these lessons they get really, really expensive, really frequent and really expensive. So that's how they keep everyone. It was very interesting. I mean, I already knew that Scientology was like really dangerous, but it was very interesting to read like the reasons for why someone will do it willingly, which are not really a lot. Let's be real, there's not a lot. Oh, we can upgrade this one. Build. We still can't afford this. 4,000. New balls all start at level 2. Oh, that will be so useful. Dang, it's so expensive though. What the heck? What the heck, man? What if I just start putting a bunch of these? You can also upgrade them. There was a button. Oh, this one. Okay. Level 3. That's it. If you want to go on the special yacht, it's easier to pay 1 kilogram of bars of palladium, since they carry the market of 48,000. What the heck is palladium? Palladium. Let's see. A rare, lustrous, silvery white metal primarily used in automotive. Oh, catalytic converters. I just know people steal them. People steal them and then they sell them. Can't have nice things in Detroit. Quite literally. I wonder how many times I've gotten my catalytic converter stolen. I never actually checked. I mean, if it passes... I guess if it passes inspection, like a mechanical inspection, then it still means that you still have your converter, right? Because they have to check for that. You will notice. I know it will get like super loud. This is why we can have nice things. For sure, it get really, really loud. At the very least. Okay, this one's complete. We still need to do this last one. Oh man, let's try it again, I guess. I don't know if it'll work. Or you will get an O2 sensor, or will smell... Yeah, that's the one that they check for. in the mechanical inspections and stuff. O2 sensor. Oh, like the check engine will go on. That makes sense. I guess if you have a check engine, it wouldn't pass anyways. Understandable. The extra fuel in the exhaust that doesn't get catalyzed displaces oxygen, and the engine can see that. I see. I do remember... I remember hearing people were like removing them because catalytic converters, like the pressure basically has to go through like these layers of that mineral. So to push them through, it actually takes away some horsepower from the engine. So some people will remove them to like run faster. including 18-wheeler drivers, because it will make the engine more efficient. Full racing style. But yeah, they made it illegal to remove it. Can we put flame stripes on it? Doesn't it also like get really, really hot? Like I remember catalytic, they can melt down, right? If something goes wrong inside, like they hit a pothole or something, or a rock, it can actually destroy the internals, and then the pressure is so high that it actually melts down. The ultra high flow racing converters get white hot. Oh well, I was talking about the normal ones. Like if you hit it with a rock or something, and then the mineral like kind of like breaks or falls out of place, it will cause like a back pressure, and it will get like really hot and melt down. It like destroys everything. Oh man, good times, good times. See, those you can steal. Those don't work anymore. You can just sell those. For sure, especially if you have been running rich and dumping fuel. Oh gosh. Hello, Bella, welcome back. She's talking about catalytic converters. That sounds like such a high-end word, but it's not. It's just a car piece. All of that gets converted in the cat. It all gets converted in the cat rather than expelled. I hope the cats are okay. Oh, you mean catalytic? Converted into the cat. That'd be funny. Fuel cat girls. Nice. Now we're talking my language. Degrees of the cat girl meme. Eh? Meme? Is that a meme? I want this to become a reality. Oh my gosh. We're getting so many levels. The falconry cut unlocks a new character. Another one? Oh gosh. Please let me win. Let me win. Let me win. Ow. I don't get why they don't make jet engines for everything. They have jet things will be cheaper. You know, funny you mentioned that. I think in the 60s there was a car designed with jet engines. Have you ever heard about that one? It's like was it a Lincoln Severo? This one I think it was. This one. You see the engines in the back? Apparently like only like 3 of them are left in the world. The Chrysler, yeah, this is a Chrysler, yeah. Yeah. You're correct. And I think Jay Leno owns it now. But it's kind of funny because they actually pre-order like 10,000 of them or something like that. 60,000, I don't even remember. But the US was about to make jet engine regulations like illegal or whatever. So Chrysler was outsourcing these cars from Italy. And because they hadn't paid the taxes on it, and they weren't sure if they were going to be able to sell them anymore, instead they decided to just like crush the rest of the cars. Like all 10,000 cars were crushed because they couldn't pay the transfer fee, or they didn't want to pay the transfer fee. Basically, there's a lot of asbestos in the car, and it gets horrible city economy. Yeah, it did use a lot of gas, but it could run. It could. The cool thing about it is that it could run on anything. It could run like on alcohol, on ethanol. They did that with all the cool 90s EVs too. It could run on cologne. Yeah. That was pretty cool. I mean, but it was really inefficient. But it was a cool concept, I guess. It will totally melt people off though. Like it was, I imagine it was such a dangerous car. Can you imagine being bumper to bumper in traffic and this thing just melts your hood? The exhaust was cooler than the gas exhaust. Oh, really? I will admit that I don't understand how it worked. But the thought of it was pretty funny, though. They pulled all the heat out of the exhaust to keep the compressor at the temperature and heat the cabin. Ah, okay. Interesting. So the asbestos. Wait, so did it produce asbestos, or how does that work? Or you're saying that they use the asbestos as internal padding? Really good at keeping heat. Gotcha. Because I know that's what they use in houses, but I didn't know they used it in cars too. Is there asbestos in all cars? It's already bad enough to crash, to have an accident, but then imagine like cracks open the panels and there's asbestos, and it just gives cancer to everyone. It's around the outside of the engine to keep the heat inside the engine and heat exchanger. Mostly old brake lines, etc. Oh, I see. I did not know that, but I'm not surprised either. Asbestos was the microplastics of today. Someday, bro, someday they're gonna ban plastics all around the world. But all industrial gas turbines will probably have similar blanket wrapped around the area you want to warm up. When did they stop doing that? Because I remember seeing some old cars from the 2000s. Like they had that they had the engine wrapped in like a tin foil. So I wonder, did they stop doing that around the 60s or later? Turbines are like diesels, they can run pretty cold. You have to goose them to get heat out of them. Gotcha. They still do it they use plastic and foam now. Oh, okay, so it's not actually asbestos. Yeah, I was like a little concerned. It's like, Is that asbestos? Probably not since the 40s. Oh, okay. So they did ban it a long time ago. I'm kind of curious to learn like how that conversation went. You know, banning asbestos. Like, how did that go? Who was the initiator? Maybe I'll have to watch a video about it. Maybe even I'll make a video about it. If you're talking hoodliners, it might still be a rock wool, which is not good to breathe in anyways. It's like, what is it called? The... Oh, what is that pink stuff? Fiberglass. Do not breathe in fiberglass. Seminole wool. Oh gosh. This one is fibers. Yeah, so it basically cuts your insides, your lungs. The micro cuts. Finally, we got the last gear. I want to see the new world. Continue. Return. But it doesn't burn when the engine catches fire. Is that even true? Like, so many cars burn on fire lately. They're trying to make the fuel lines out of plastic or something. Because you know that's going to happen. Oh yeah, for sure. It's actually diabolical to make the fuel lines out of plastic. It's like, what are they thinking? They probably think like, oh, we only serve up to 100,000 miles, so this plastic is good enough for that. It's like, yeah, bro, but the car is gonna burn. It's gonna kill someone. Why did you look so disappointed in the thumbnail, Star Bro? I don't think they are thinking. Hey? Which is, I look disappointed because I had to play with the balls. I'm on the ball duty. An intake misfire into plastic intake makes removing a hood almost a crime. Hello, Tiff Kitty, welcome back. How's it going? We finally got the new world, so we're gonna check it out. And we also got a new character. You've unlocked a new character, the Falconer. Ooh. So you wanna use bird balls. Balls are shot from 2 falcons flying to the side. Ooh, I wanna try this. All gears up. Oh, let's upgrade the gears. Upgrade. Tuck, 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 tuck. Cool. Alright. Let's give it a try. The bass, the void. I bet you this is gonna be really hard. It's probably gonna be the hardest one. Here we go. Here goes nothing. Oh man. This is cool. Aircraft passenger, which car manufacturer did you say you work for again? A mayor one? Was that even me? Aren't all car manufacturer ones mayor ones? I mean, car manufacturers always lose money, so it's a quote from Fight Club. Oh, okay. I actually have not seen that movie. Why are there a lot of croissants in here? Shen. He's telling her about how they handle lawsuits, depending on the cheaper way of getting out of it. Gotcha. Lawsuits. Better Call Saul. I feel like it'd be so fun to be a lawyer. Your Honor, my client is stupid. He cannot be charged. Case dismissed. Okay, maybe not that easily, but you get the point. I must water refill. I know they make a lot of money when they have their own farms, though. You always see those ads on the billboards. Did you get injured in a car accident? Call me. And then they get millions of dollars from the insurance company, and then they raise the insurance to everyone. What a lovely world we live. I love the United States of America. No more comment. That's it. That's the comment. That's it. That's it, folks. That's the message. I'd be very surprised if we beat the game with this. Excuse me. With this new character. Because he's not even leveled up at all. Unless they're like OP like that. I don't know. Oh gosh, this thing is not dying. He's not dying. Please die. Ow. There we go. You're playing a game? Forget that. This isn't just a conspiracy channel? You're gonna blow her cover. What are you doing? This is just it's a cover for, you know, in the game. Ow. Giant croissant just hit me in the face. Oh yeah, but speaking of that, like, we were talking about disposing like electronics and food. Yeah, I was mentioning that Dunkin' Donuts throws away all their donuts at the end of the day. Instead of like giving it to like people or stuff. That's like such a, I mean, it's such a waste. Shouldn't they at least try to give them to like food banks or something? I don't know. It just seems like a waste. There was actually one time when I was I went to a Starbucks like around, I don't know, it wasn't even that late. It was like 8 p.m. or something. I think I talked about this story before. I went to Starbucks like around 8 p.m. and I really wanted a pastry with my coffee. And I'm like standing there looking at the pastries. You know, I'm about to order, and then the guy who's like talking to me, like, "Hey, what are you gonna order?" He starts picking the pastries and like throwing them away. Like he starts like swiping them into the trash bin. And I'm just there like, did he do it out of like muscle memory, or did he not realize that I was looking at them? Like, I think he just wanted to close the shop or something, like go home early. And he was like already like doing like the, you know, the steps to like close shop. That he didn't really even register that I was gonna grab one of them. So that was interesting. The places I know, it all goes to the backdoor staff. The staff passes into the people who need it or someone else. Yeah, but no, but this guy was like literally just throwing them into the trash bin. Even though like, I mean, he didn't even ask if I was gonna buy one. So they're probably so used to like throwing them in the trash, you know. They don't even care. They don't even. It doesn't even register to them that people are gonna buy them. It's like it probably hits like 8 p.m. Okay, this is trash. Like 7:59. This is food. 8 p.m. trash. It doesn't even register at all. I don't know. I thought that was pretty interesting and sad, really, because I wanted a pastry. I really wanted a pastry, but okay. You should have done that. He was just a pastry, poor little fella. I should have smacked him in the balls. How dare you? I was gonna eat that. Stupid. I used to take home an old coffee and put it in the fridge for iced coffee morning. I mean, that's nice. I've heard about people who do that. Like, I used to know someone who worked, I don't know if it was Dunkin' Donuts or something like that. But they will get donuts all the time. And I would sometimes receive some of those. Which is also pretty bad because, like, you know, you can get diabetic eating so much sugar and stuff. It can be bad on its own. I know also, like, I think McDonald's employees, they get a free meal a day, which is also pretty bad. I mean, it's just like, it's literally fast food. It's not the best food in the world. It will come with a 2-liter cola bottle. Yo. It's addictive to drink that much coffee. Wait, you will get it every single day? It's not even... I mean, it is addictive. It is, by definition, it is addictive because it's actually a drug. But even if you wanted to, you wouldn't be able to finish that much. It's like it will literally keep you up at night. Not every day. They wouldn't always have leftover. Ah, I see. Gotcha. Gotcha. I would share it with the housemates. Oh, nice. What kind of coffee was it? Like cold brew, or like was it like some like brewed coffee? I'm all like talking like it even matters. I just love coffee. Okay, I mean, I can sniff it from through the screen. Totally not addicted though. I can quit whenever I want. Oh gosh. Freshly ground from the local roasted drip. Oh, nice. Nice. It was good coffee. There was a reason why I was collecting it. I bet. I bet it was. I bet it was. I need to get back into coffee. Before I moved to Japan, I got rid of my coffee machine. I kind of just brew like hot water and stuff. But like in the past, I used to like grind my own beans and things like that. I wasn't a coffee snob or anything like that, but it just smelled better when you grind them. But I always like I feel split about buying a freaking $300 espresso machine just to make coffee. I don't think I'm at that point yet. I don't know. It would be cool if I won it like in a raffle or something. I don't know. Housemate has a Timu Keurig. I grind my own beans. Oh, nice. Nice. Yeah, I used to have a Keurig. I didn't buy a new. I bought it like used. Maybe I could just find another used a used offer somewhere and just clean it very well. But I don't know. I really wanted an espresso machine, but 300 maybe. Yeah, they're very expensive. Like I've seen like 300 at the least, and then they just go up from there. So yeah, they can get very expensive for sure. Like you have the restaurant auctions. Do they have espresso machines at restaurants? I would imagine some of these restaurants have like really bad coffee. I don't know. Yes, they do. I see. I should buy a car instead. You know. Oh, what happened? Blueprint found. What happened? Hello? You won? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. This never happened before. Okay. Oh, I'm getting a lot of XP. Holy moly. That was a lot of XP. Okay, that was weird. But I was gonna say, when I came back from Japan, I was just walking everywhere. And then I was like, maybe I need a car. So I bought one. But then, oh man, it's so annoying. Like, insurance is expensive. And then keeping it up to date. And I don't know, man. I felt the same way. Like, I should buy a car kind of thing. Obviously, we all need cars, right? But I feel like I could have waited a little longer, maybe. I could have waited a little longer, just a tiny bitsy, but I don't know. It is what it is, I guess. Maybe I need to find a cheaper insurance. I don't know. It's not like they're gonna cover anything, really. Can I have an old Fiat 500 that doesn't ever need anything? Just buy a tank. Just buy an actual tank. Old Mercedes tank reliable? Oh man, but isn't it like super expensive to fix Mercedes? Just don't leave it alone with your keys. Wait, why? Is that a reference? Is that a movie reference? a tank. What do you think? Oh, okay, I see. I see now. Her. Don't look it up. Totally would have blown up. Wait, what did we get? Did we get... Oh, we got the last person. The carousel. The life of the party. Balls can briefly orbit around player when on a return trajectory. My balls are gonna orbit. Alright, let's do it. Let's do it. Clueless. Alright, here we go. Balls. Look at the balls. Moon's over my hammy. A Denny's joke. Wait, I love Denny's. What does it mean? Oh man, this guy is OP. I can already tell. Look at the balls. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This guy destroys. That's a menu item in Denny's. Oh, speaking of Denny's. You reminded me of something. Have you been to Denny's lately? They have... You know how they give their children... they give children like a crayon to like play around? And like you can... They give a crayon and a paper on restaurants. Well... Now they're giving... Like when you sit down at a Denny's... They give you a paper on the table, and it says that you can apply to Denny's. They're basically giving you applications, job applications. I almost had a heart attack. It's like, a job. What is this? Take it away. Those were the good times. You can still ask for a crayon. You're still a fetus. Hey kids, practice filling out this order form. Oh no. Gotta catch them while they're young. Gotta catch them while they're young. Bro, these guys are male team. Holy moly. Don't wanna get jump scared and we're going to Denny's again? Eh? Denny's is great. Denny's amazing balls. Haunted Look, come join us. Human Resources will see you now, Bella. Now. I mean, if you get a job, then you can donate to me. Yeah, maybe you should get a job. Everyone, get a job. You can donate. You can give me your. You know, it's gonna be like the 10%, just like in church, but for me. Look at some forms you'll fill out. Oh no. seems awful specific. Sandra. Is that the Karens of jobs, Sandra? Ow. Sandra always works as HR. Interesting. Interesting. She can't leave. Speaking of HR, you activated my trap card. There's this huge issue with like across the world, across like every single place in the world with HR people. I don't know if you've heard about it, but like HR people are like terrible nowadays for whatever reason. No, you haven't? Okay. So a lot of people are noticing that, you know, HR is mainly dominated by women. But a lot of people are starting to notice that hiring managers like HR treat new or potential employees as like dating sites. So a lot of HR people are getting like the ick from applicants, and that's kind of like the reason why they're not hiring them. Like there's many cases about it, but one in particular that comes out to me. There was this instance of a lady, an HR lady, who was trying to hire a very, very specific engineering position, and she literally said in her post, "It's like this very like difficult position. This was the perfect candidate for it." He probably was the only applicant who could fill the position in like the country, or not the country, but the state or the region. But the reason why she didn't hire him is because he was leaning too much forward into the camera. And she said that it was almost like he was gonna jump in out of the screen. So basically, she got the ick. She got the female ick out of like him leaning forward too much on the camera. But that wasn't the only case, obviously. There's been like a lot of instances where it almost seems like we have like some sort of like HR pandemic or something. That's because like marketing, they live on the flesh of the damned. The ick is real lately. Our local college had to remind students to please not have intimate relations on campus. I mean, yeah, it's bad, bro. It's bad out there. Read the news later. There also seems to be a lot of positions that are just fake. Like people are starting to realize. People apply for positions and they never get called, or they never get like they either hire someone internally, or those positions are only there to like acquire knowledge. Like sometimes these companies are really scummy, by the way. Like they will have if you're a specialist, like some scientist or engineer, they'll open up a position, then they'll interview you. Let's say you work for Amazon, so obviously you have like very valuable knowledge, right? So they'll interview you, and then they'll ask questions about how they run their business. Like, hey, how do they do this? How do they do that? Oh, can you explain in detail this? So they'll get all this knowledge for free, and then they'll say they won't hire you. They'll decline you. They already have all the knowledge. They just have to look it up. They just give it to their managers and their senior staff and all that. And they don't have to hire you. They just do it like they're just scouting for knowledge. I only get job offers in person anymore. Pre-marketing research and trade spycraft. Yeah, basically. It's like... I mean... It's like one of those gray areas. There's a lot of gray areas in the US like that. It's one of those gray areas where it's not really illegal, but there's so many positions. Like, the economy is like propped up, bro. It's like at least like 60% of the positions open right now are not real. That's what they're estimating. I wonder if Amazon NDA their low employees. No, I don't think so. They can really like... I mean, can you imagine just NDAing everyone? It's like you have to like even NDA the I don't know, the cooks. You're gonna have to NDA the cooks and the and the cleaning personnel, because everyone who goes inside, like, they have knowledge. NDA the sewer guy, yeah, basically. It's like, so what do you see inside Amazon? How is their... Can you give us a sample of their poop? Put on this bag. Oh gosh. Yeah, but it's like a really creepy gray area. I don't know. There should be some sort of like... There has to be some sort of like I don't know. How do you even fix this issue? I mean, not like it matters. Like, it's not like anything we say here is gonna matter. But it's a really, really big problem for like fake jobs, fake positions out there. You avoid working for them if you can. Well, not like the avoiding part, but like, you know, hire like all these fake positions that they post online just to like interview you, and they never hire you. Like, how do you even fix that? An issue like that? It's like there's so many people who are like looking for jobs and they're not getting hired. I don't get it. Like, literally there's so many jobs everywhere. That's how it always existed too. It's such a bizarre culture though. Like, I don't know. I don't want to say more regulation, but there's gotta be some sort of like official posting or something. Like, you know, you have to like close your... I don't know. I don't even know. I just know it sucks. I've been to so many interviews over the years that they were just scams or were commission only. Oh man. Like, they shouldn't be posting jobs if they're not gonna hire anyone. Because then it's become so demanding. Like you have to play the what is it called? Humiliation game. You have to play the humiliation game. You go into their website, you go into their careers or jobs page, you fill out 1,000 questions, you upload a resume, you upload a CV or whatever. What is it called? A front cover or whatever, cover letter. You do all these steps, they never call you, or if they call you, they give you like some sort of like some test. You have to turn on your website for some test or something, and then after you succeed in the test, they don't call. It's like, bro, you can't. How is this legal? They're wasting your time. It's almost like they're hiring. It's almost like they're making positions, just to keep the unemployed busy, so that they cannot be hired by the competition. You know what I mean? They make it so intricate that this, like, even getting a job is like it takes weeks. If it's someone who's just fooling around, like, it's gonna take weeks. If it's someone who wants to actually hire someone, it could take a single day, right? But it's so annoying. It's the humiliation ritual is real. A brief personality test on a scale of 1 to 10. Bring the most answer to this. I enjoy stealing from the company. Yeah, literally. Stupid questions like that. So why would you like to work for us? Money. Why else? Why do you think? They will never admit it. It was commission only until after the presentation. How does that work? Like cars? Like commission? You get a commission when you sell a car? Man. Okay, so we completed this one. The one I was at was selling meat and cheese door to door. Oh man. That will suck. I'm most excited about working for the Applebee's brand. Yeah, maybe the apples or the bees. Whichever comes first. The money, obviously, the money. Give me the money. What are you talking about, bro? Money. Wasn't there a movie about some guy, some gangster, who goes to get a job, a regular job, and then one of the questions is like, what is your desired salary? And the guy was like, well, $1 million will be nice. It just writes down $1 million. What a stupid question, bro. It's like, of course they want the most. Like, why even ask that? I don't know, bro. It's just a humiliation ritual. Like, I don't understand how we've come this far as a society. Why would you like to work here? The reason why they put those questions is just they just want to know if you're gonna be able to play the game. If you can actually like leak the boot. That's the only reason why they ask those questions. It's like, yes, sir, I love the company and I would like to be here because this is a very nice place and you know what I mean? They just wanna know if you're gonna be a team player. Oh my gosh. I had hiring managers get really uncomfortable when they saw what I put in my salary. Oh no! Salary. A large salary. The numbers were like 30, 15 less than I had an hour. Dang. It must really suck. Like, oh man. That's why they should just put it in the stupid form. Like, just put your salary range. But it's like, oh my gosh, like I keep telling you, it's like a humiliation ritual. We all gotta pretend. It's like so awkward. It's like we all gotta pretend we're stupid. It's like, oh, you don't know how much. The company doesn't know how much you want, and they don't know how much you make. So it's like it's like this, like, you know, humans make fun of birds for doing like mating dances and things like that, but like we all do it too. It's literally a humiliation ritual. They always dismiss what experience you have too and try to push the bottom pay. Yeah, exactly. I mean, that's kind of what their point, right? By avoiding telling you how much they're gonna pay, they can hook you in the interview, and when you wasted your time for so many multiple days, they finally bring the question and it's less than what you expect. And then by that point, you're so invested that they're probably hoping that you're gonna say yes. It's like, bro. I always walk out of those interviews. It's just so annoying, bro. Like, this kind of stuff needs to be regular or something. Like, I don't understand. That's kind of what baffles me. How has it not been like regulated or something a little better? And I hate that word. I don't want more regulation. I don't want regulations for people, but corporations, I wouldn't mind more for them. It's like, you know, just like more typical stuff, like you cannot ask for employer's age or like interviewer age. Fuku for president. Excuse me. Here's your one uniform shirt. If you want second one, it's $45. Oh my gosh, I hate that, bro. It's so stupid. Especially when you're like really invested into the brand and you want to be like part of the brand or whatever. If you really love your job, like you'll do it. But I don't know, bro. I'm so jaded. I'm personally so jaded. I watch this shirt every day for 6 months and it dissolved. Do I get a second one? Probably not. Probably not. If you have to ask, it's probably no. Oh no. Is that gonna be the rule of thumb? Probably not. I don't know, I mean, I'm pretty jaded. I'm pretty jaded myself. I know all the tricks. I mean, even I can't really speak of a lot of things. But I do know all the tricks and nicks these corporations do. May I have some more, please? Sorry, Timmy, probably not. Sir, my mom is kinda homeless. What is this? I agree with Devin, but at the same time, I'm self-aware that I'm nosy. What are you talking about? Anyone want to buy a branch? Very nice one, bridge in Manhattan for sale. Sir, I don't even have a car. You want me to buy a bridge? It better be a bike bridge. You know all the scams. Oh, gotcha. No, yeah, I have a very nice condo in the beaches of Texas. No, wait, Texas does have a beach. In the beaches of Arizona. I forgot. What the heck? In the beaches of Arizona. Would you like to buy a condo in there? I have a really nice summer house in Alaska. No, wait, but Alaska does have nice summers. God dang it. I will be a terrible scammer. 1 million acres of ocean from property in Utah. Well, they do have the Salt Lake. Isn't the Salt Lake pretty big? I don't know if 1 million acres big, but just gotta make a lot of cows. These guys are killing everything. It's amazing. I love this character. Literally destroying everything. Let's say your tiny house you can legally use anywhere. Oh, it's gonna actually let me stand here. Whoa! Oh, oh my gosh. He literally comboed me. And we kill him before the next one. I don't think you're supposed to stand there. I don't know why it let me. That was funny. There were a bunch of those around for a while. Tiny homes that you can't legally use anywhere? Huh? What are they? Are you talking about the foldable ones? Or something else? The time chairs? Bro, I still cannot believe how time chairs are legal. Yes, or the little trailer houses. Gotcha. The ones from you can buy some of those in Amazon still. All the short-term rentals here, they said are legal. Oh, are they really? That's good. That's good. They're still legal in some places though. It's terrible, bro. And then people are too stupid to like realize what they sign up for. You actually have to hire a lawyer to get out of a timeshare. It's kind of nuts. This is more Airbnb related, but yeah, gotcha. No, yeah, like a timeshare is like some sort of like scam. Because basically the company owns the condo or the apartment or whatever, and it's typically on a beach, and they sell you only a limited amount of stays throughout the year. And everyone gets to own the same place. But they don't really own it. They just own those specific days. Like you can only go there 4 days in July. Or 3 days in December. And you can't even pick them. Like because you're always sharing it with other people, right? So they give you a certain amount of days and you can only pick from those days. You can't pick all the days. But you all have to pick the days like sharing an airplane. Yeah, exactly. And apparently it's like very, very difficult to get out of them. I don't know, man. Like, I don't even know if you can blame the people who fall for it. Because these are literally like actual scams. Some have a board, some have a lottery. Oh, I didn't know about that actually. That's even worse. I didn't know there was like lottery-based timeshares. I don't know, man. Sometimes I feel like that, like the Homer meme. It's like Homer laying down in the couch with a cigar. Everyone's stupid except for me. But I mean, it's ironic, right? Because he's dumb. But sometimes you do feel like that. Maybe I'm dumb too. I don't know. Some just let the first investors pick the days, then everyone else gets the leftovers. I feel like that's what happens. I'm pretty sure like the owner, like the actual owner, it's probably like some multi-millionaire who can pick whatever days they want. And then the peasants are the ones who keep like the leftovers. You know what I mean? So these like millionaires probably keep the best days, like the best days out of summer and things like that. And then they make some money out of that rental. It's like, it's gotta be that way for most of the times. I hope I'm dumb enough to survive in this dumb world. Unironically. That's how blackout dates work at Disney. The Disney adults. This is such... I cringe whenever I hear that. Or I say it. See some pass holders where you can go on one certain day. Oh, you're talking about actually going inside Disney. Have you heard people actually go in depth to go to Disney? Yes. The children, the Disney adults. The Disney adults, that's who they get into depth. They look out holidays except for the mega rich. The Mega Rush. I've never gone, but what is so special? Literally just overpriced and a huge lines. I guess you'll have to go to find out. Let's try another way. Gotta get one of the last lightsabers from Star Wars and drink at 18 blue milk. Oh no, not the Hollywood blue alien booba milk. Apparently, Arnold Schwarzenegger is like preparing for his last role at Conan, and like some people on Twitter were saying is like they're trying to predict what the plot is gonna be, and they're saying something similar to what happened in Star Wars, because you know how in Star Wars they basically killed him. They try to pass the torch, quote unquote, pass the torch to the new Jedi, right? The new Jedi Master or whatever. So people on Twitter are predicting that something similar is gonna happen to Conan, where like he's gonna be old and decrepit and stupid and gonna fumble and he's gonna be dumb, and then a new female role is gonna be like, you are the new Conan, and then he dies, and then like they ruin the franchise. And then we never speak about it after 10 years. It's kind of like what happened with the new Shrek movie. People predicted the plot of the Shrek movie, and the people behind the movie immediately delayed the movie. It's like, oh no, they found out the plot. We have to change it. Oh my gosh. People are getting just too smart. We're getting too smart to like keep playing these stupid games. Like people are not... They're not comforting anymore. Confronting? No. They're not accepting these things anymore. It was kind of obvious with the Shrek movie. She's gonna be a bratty girl, and then she's gonna ask his dad to move to the big city, and they're gonna move to the big city, and then she's gonna fall in love. It's like they do the same thing for every single movie. I mean, yeah, it is kind of obvious, but I mean, the fact that they had to change the plot kind of proves the point that it's like so stupid. It's like so overdone. But it is still funny though. It's just people are getting smart. Like, it's good, but at the same time, it's kind of sad that we live in this loop of corporations thinking that we're dumb, and corporations finding out that it's not true, and then, you know, they change a little bit, and then 5 years from now, it's like corporations think that we're dumb, and they just keep trying to sell the same snake oil. And unfortunately, the sad thing about it is like it actually works, because, you know, most of the people who actually complain, they are actively learning about these things. You know, they're actively like looking into these things every single day. But those people are very, very rare. It's like probably like 1 or 2% out of the population. The rest of the people just, you know, they just work 9 to 5. They're too tired to care. Maybe they work a second job. They're too tired to care at all. So they just go home and sleep, and then the next day they just go to work again. It's like the majority of adults don't even have the time to care about these things. Like, they're too insignificant. And that's why corporations take, like, advantage of that. So it's just this endless cycle of pain. Anyways. Can you imagine having children these days? What is your biggest concern? If I had children, I'd probably like homeschool them, to be honest. I would not want to deal with whatever they teach at school nowadays. Oh gosh, I'm getting destroyed. I'd be at work all the time will be my concern. Oh. Well, ideally, if you have children, you'd have a wife who could, you know, potentially take care of them, I guess. Or at least that's how it used to be. We're gonna be learning jack cars in GTA Online? No! Don't let them play adult games then. That's what they put ratings on the video games. Oh, I'm gonna die. In Roblox? Okay, fair. Hey, they did remove the chatting feature in Roblox, so at least that's one. That's a plus. I wouldn't even give them access to any sort of computer, to be honest. I've seen what it did to me. And I wouldn't wish it on everyone or anyone. I don't know. They're definitely not when they're like 3 years old. The iPad children. I don't know, but then if you don't do it, then you're like basically stunting their development. Because there's a lot of like all the iPad children from like 2000s. Like now they grew up and they're like super skilled. Like they have like a really high, you know, IQ compared to like what we used to have. So like maybe it stunts their development and then it's like good. I don't know. That was a good start. We had offline computers at least at like 6. Here you go, Bobby. Go build a video game with this Commodore 64. Here's the instructions. Good luck. See you in 6 months. You wanna you wanna play video games? You have to make your own. Wolfenstein 3D was pre-installed. Uninstall it. This is a Balacho household. Out. I don't know if I'm gonna win. I'm doing really bad. I eventually learned to play MUD games through Telnet. What is an MUD game? Multiplayer? Text-based multiplayer. Oh, I see. I wonder how well a text-based game will do nowadays. Especially with all the AI stuff that we can do now. I bet like text-based games will be like crazy. They could probably go on for like unlimited amount of options nowadays. Could make it generative. Yeah, exactly. I wonder if anyone has tried. Or I wonder what's the latest. What is the last text-based video game that existed? Speaking of old-fashioned, did you hear about the visual novel database? Apparently the owner died recently. I think it's called BNDB or something like that. It's like a really old website that has all sorts of visual novels from, you know, Japan and stuff like that. I keep waiting for more generative maps. What, like Daggerfall? Are you talking about Daggerfall? Wait, that wasn't even generative, right? Like, it was just... No, I hadn't heard. Not really my scene. Gotcha. Yeah, it just recently passed away. They're trying to find... Well, they're trying to, like, see what they can do about it. The mods, the moderators. Out. Man, this guy is like annoying. It was so easy with the other one. Beyond Minecraft, I feel like not much has real generative stuffs. Well, Minecraft is not really generative either, because you can give Minecraft a seed, and then you can just go to any seed you want. So it's sort of like, I guess it is kind of generative, but it's like, it's not like when you're walking further, it's like generating at random. At least I think it used to, actually. I think that might have been the case on the initial versions. But yeah, nowadays they use what did I say? To save GPU time. Yeah, I bet. Because Java sucks. No, I'm just kidding. What were they thinking when Notch made it in Java, bro? What was bro thinking? What was going through his little mind? And to make to save the map file not get mega big. Oh yeah, that's true, because they do if it's generative. What could go wrong? Yeah, guys, let's just make a Java map. Surely it's not gonna get big enough to Stack Overflow or anything like that. No, never. That will never happen with Java. Just blows up. We can just round those digits. Just remove the textures. Just start taking out things that the player is not gonna notice. Hey, where's my bread in my chest? What happened? Oh man. Now you're making me wonder, how do they keep track of every single block location? Because if you remove blocks, they probably generate the seed And then they only keep the blocks you remove and the blocks you add. Because the seed is going to be the same, but the only things that change are like the ones that you remove and the ones that you add. I think so, and it compresses well too. Yeah, because otherwise... Yeah, there wouldn't be any other way to do it. It'd be massive if you do it any other way, I guess. It'd be massive. No more houses to build. Only 3 more buildings as well. We're finishing the game, bros. Like an XML file with a bunch of ones you can compress to say how many rows. Yeah, I don't even know how they will do it. I was thinking more of a JSON file. Because that's typically how they save file on like Steam. That's what they use, but Minecraft is not on Steam. So I do wonder how they like... It's probably like XYZ. You know, there's probably like lines. Each line is like XYZ, like X90, Y minus 12. It's like just the coordinates, right? And then block type, whether removed or put, and then block type. I've never directly edited a Minecraft save. That's kind of interesting, actually. Is that even exposed to the user? How does a Minecraft save file look like? Let's see. Huh? I can't find anything. Another save is Jazz. You can use it as an editor tool. I had to use MC Edit when I had a partial save corruption. Minecraft save file edit. Let's see. It's not really giving me like an actual file. I lost some of the chunks when I recovered it. Man, I remember on the Xbox 360, I had a really old save file, and they kept updating the game with new biomes. So you will just see like these huge cracks on the ground where it basically separated the biomes. And you will just literally fall into your death if you weren't careful. It was basically like a stitched together zombie or something. There are still like patches of messed up rooms in my city. England is my city. Oh, I think I found one. Oh no, this is just the properties file for the server. Huh. My save had a couple of spots like that from being brought forward from the old alpha. Yeah, so then you know what I mean exactly. You totally know what I mean. So funny though. The new biomes will only load when you went out further. Minecraft is so silly. I love it. Perfect. Resources gathered. I think I'll probably stop here. And I'll give you guys back some of your time. But this is good progress. I like it. I like it. Yeah. I'll stop here then. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I really appreciate it. I hope you guys had fun. Here comes the zoom. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Debbie. Thank you, Vela. Thank you, Lurkers. Have a nice rest of your week. See you guys on the next one. I don't know when, but hopefully soon. Yeah, take care. Have a good night. Sleep well. Bye-bye. Good night.